All right, guys, I was so excited the last video, I didn't realize the video froze on you. So this is take two of how you're gonna get a $5,000 compressor for free. Universal Audio is giving out the plugin called LA2A for free. It's clearly a Hail Mary for Black Friday, but I'm all with it. I'm gonna show you how to use it. Okay, so let me make sure the screen is actually recording this time. Okay, there we go. So what we're gonna do is use it on drums, bass, and some instruments, just to show you how to use this compressor. So again, here's the website. It's completely free. I'm shocked they're giving this away for free. The best part is that there's no hardware required. That's the big key, because I used to have to buy, I have two interfaces over here by UA. I had a third one I bought, and I had a PCI key or something like that for my PC. So I bought all that just to use their plugins, and now they're doing it without hardware. So this is really big for people who don't have, they're not in the UA ecosystem, but I would highly recommend their interfaces regardless. Okay, so here's the plugin. We're gonna load it on, I guess, the drums first. So I'm gonna use from my list, it's called the legacy version of it, Teletronics LA. So it's a 2-knob compressor. It's pretty straightforward. The key though is that you're gonna get, okay, the volume going in is very important, because notice there's no threshold. It's a 2-knob system, so you have to push into it. Okay, let's lower the gain reduction. Now I'm gonna exaggerate for people who might not be able to hear compression as well. So let's exaggerate on the drums. So you can hear the drums got quieter. The way I think about compression is this compressor is that it adds like this creamy, soft, powdery butter type thing on top of the sound, because it's making the sound more linear and it feels more smooth. Okay, now I'm exaggerating the compression. Let's pull up the gain here. The bass in there by accident. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is reset this compressor. Now, as I reset it, I want you to listen for basically the, how can I explain this in a short amount of time? I want you to listen for the falling into the beat, if that makes sense. So when the kick hits, you're going to feel like, whoa, I'm falling. As opposed to the kick hitting and then it just hits and the snare hits. You're gonna feel like you're in the song, because it takes out that volume. Okay, so let's play it without. Hear how everything's just like, it's there, but it's just moving. It's not like we're falling into it. Like I hear it, but there's no. Okay, let's turn the compressor on. Now it feels like I'm falling into the track. And that's the power of a compressor. It's very subtle, but it's like it's a volume automation that adds that fallingness into it. Okay, so let's use it on the bass this time around. Let's group the bass. Let me double check, make sure all this is being recorded, because last time I am so salty. I just recorded that whole thing, uploaded it to YouTube, and did all this stuff, and then it just didn't even, y'all didn't even see it that whole time. Okay. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is use it on bass. Now the cool part about bass is that what we can pull out from the compressor is more than just volume automation. It's also harmonics. I'll show you what that means. So before we run into the compressor, let's look at the harmonic content. Now you will see some background information because it's mic'd up. The amp's mic'd up. Okay, but look at how the bass is just like a horizontal line at the bottom for the most part. Actually, let's turn off the amp. Okay, so even the DI basses. Okay, but you see it's horizontal. So what we can do is turn on the compressor. Now those harmonics are going higher. So So let me kind of do a before and after. See how rich those harmonics are now? Okay, so that's what we're adding with this compressor. It's more than just volume automation. It's also harmonics. So I'm going to exaggerate this compressor. What I love is that it allows the transient to come through. Let's open up the other sound. Before and after. It just keeps that bass there to where you don't lose it. It's there and it has harmonic content. Now I'm going to move into the instruments. Let me find the instrument track. I like these two tracks. So let's say the mix were only these mics. Let's group this into its own group. Now this is not a full mixing tutorial, so we would need more balance than this. Okay, so let's use the LE2A to make this feel more complete and not just this kind of rough idea. What we're doing is taking multiple elements, lowering the volume so that it feels like these elements are more cohesive as far as like they're from the same place, I'll say. And then we just up the gain. It's another way to think about compression is to make stuff feel like it's from the same thing. Let's open up one more mic here. So this is not even all the mics. A little phase somewhere in here. I just can't figure out which track it is. Okay, that's a room mic. So it seems mostly mono. Let's push this pretty hard. Now I'm going to turn off my limiter and we're going to go into a soft clipper just for like to round off the sound a little bit. You don't need this plugin. This is just me rounding off the drums a little bit. So this is if we were to compress everything. Now, rarely would I do this. I'm trying to show you though how you can make everything sound cohesive. Actually, a better way to do this is just use it on everything. All right, so here's the everything compressor. Now, I typically wouldn't use it on everything, so just fair warning, I'm just letting you know. But what we're doing is making it feel more cohesive. This is with no other plugins, just the compressor. So here's before. Again, it's there, but it's like not alive. And here's when you add those harmonics in and pull up the levels a bit. Put on limit mode just to see. Let's even go to a different section of the song. So I'm on limit mode. It's just keeping the track right here. I know some people tell you not to compress past 5 dB. I understand there's some rules, But sometimes to explain stuff, I have to exaggerate so that you can hear what's happening, and then you pull it into the subtleties. So I like the compressed though. I like the compressed sound. We're compressing 5 dB. Sounds good to me. And once you get past 5, it starts to sound like just losing volume, losing a body mix. But it still sounds good though. So you can push this compressor really hard. Shocked this is free. Okay, so have fun with this compressor. Just shows how far you can push it. This is such a versatile compressor. Have fun with it. I'm going to leave a link below. Here's the page. They do ask for your name and your email, I think. It's a Black Friday deal, obviously, because it's like, what, a month before Black Friday, and they're giving out a free plugin. So they're probably going to email you later about Black Friday stuff, but it's worth it. Okay, so I'll leave a link below. And again, my apologies on that first video. I didn't double check to make sure it was recording the screen. So thank you guys. Subscribe for new piece.